Hi ho everyone, this is League 11 Match 3. Getting to play first, awesome. Not having any lands, less awesome. Got a mulligan. Now we have too many lands. Well, that's just dandy. We have too many lands into Past Ravager and then question mark. You know, I've kept 4 land hands. This is 3-man lands, though. I'll give it a shot. It's good for protection. No, I need something better. I need some better action. For perhaps one of the slowest starts you've seen Affinity make. Actually, that's not true. I've seen slower. Avacyn's Pilgrim, huh? Is that a budget green-white something or other? It's a Ravager. Alright. Things that would be useful to see. Steel Shapers. Oh! Sword of the Animist. It's +1/+1, and when it attacks you may get a land card. Okay. Certainly not something I've seen before. Oh, Steel Overseer is... Well, he's going to help in a sort of attrition match. +1/+1, and when it attacks, you may search for a basic land card, put it into the battlefield tapped, and then shuffle. So it's some sort of ramp, I assume. So they'll probably put it on Pilgrim, and in order to block profitably, I'd need to kill 2 artifacts, which isn't the best. So I'd rather get Overseer out here. And swing in for that 2 damage. Taking at least 2 next turn. Well, I can easily say I haven't seen a deck like this before. Retreat. Okay, so you're either spamming a bunch of tokens or buffing all your creatures, or both. So that makes this useful. Another Ravager. Jeepers. Okay. Well, so they get 2 land drops next turn, which could be 2 dudes or like buff him quite a bit. I think it's prudent to get in. I'm gonna do so on the spreading it out. Is it better to have these be 2/2s each, or to have one that's attacking? Probably attacking. I guess having another Ravager on the field would have been useful too. But that's 3 poison this turn. Actually, is it dead? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It maybe could have been. But it's not quite, so. As long as they don't have me dead next turn, I have them dead next turn. So that's good. Being inexperienced in this matchup, this could be a terrible idea. But, oh, yeah, we're going to undo that. 5, 5, 5. Okay. You are making a token. Ooh, they're going to get potentially 3 triggers this turn. That's fun. Okay. Well, I see how that builds up quite quickly. Flying landfall. Oh, wow. Creates another token. Okay, so Whip Flare initially will be good. That is a flyer. That is unfortunate. Opal's actually kind of useful. Their buffs are only until end of turn? Yes, but they're going to keep making birds, which is no bueno. So we gotta threaten the lethals, I think. So become a 3/3 so they can block. If I buff, that'll take 2 mana, so I'll have 1 open, which means I'm not getting another Ravager. Or they end up blocking past. Well, if they block past, then they're dead. So, there's that. Yeah, I think this is fine without having a Ravager. Yeah, I think I'll keep up some combat tricks instead of playing stuff out. They have declared blockers. They have no colored mana open, so they are dead. Uh, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. That's fine. I just have to eat fewer things. It's 5. Oh yeah, and they already have 3 on them. So that's 8. 9. Oh, I'm sorry. 4, 9. They're just dead as is. 4, 9. Yeah. Okay, cool. So etched is potentially useful. Whip flares. They had a decent number of basics, but Blood Moon will lock them out of Gavany. So that's a maybe. You're gonna be making lots of flyers. Does that make Bitter Blossom better? I'm not sure. I do know that Thoughtseize is up there. Dispatch to help kill some more things. They run white, so they probably have Stony, which means I kind of want Grid. Grid's not. It's good against their creatures if I have the opportunity to react to it. Let's see, Memnite's probably bad. Jar's probably bad. We'll go down 1 Ravager because of Path. This is a lot of colored spells. This is probably too many colored spells. I'm on the draw. I'm going to go down the grids. It's like green-white tokens of some variety. Need to go down 2 more cards. 1 Overseer, 1 Ravager. It's probably a weird way of doing it, but we'll try it like that. Overseer might be a bit slow in the face of them flooding the field, but I guess Overseer would also be a good way of me counteracting them flooding the field. Well, there's an Overseer right there. We don't have any ramp. But we have some okay stuff. We'll definitely bolt whatever turn 1 mana creature they have. Yep. Gonna kill that. Alright, you can only do that if you have an artifact. I had forgotten. It's so very infrequently that I don't have an artifact. Well, so much for bolting their turn 1 duder. I guess next turn I can both Thoughtseize and Blast. Ooh, 2 of them. Whip Flare would be really nice. Oh, should I have brought in Grudge for that? Probably not. They didn't even use it last game. Citadel. So I could play Steel Overseer and get him going. Or I can play Pest, Thoughtseize, and Blast. Wow. But then Steel Overseer is down, and I have nothing building next turn. I think I'm going to play this so that I can get my field developing next turn. And then we will Thoughtseize. Well, yeah, I'll get the threat out of their hand. Interesting. Okay, well, I'm going to take away the thing that kills my thing, and they have that ram, which will slowly gain them life. What are they? Yeah, I took your acidic slime friend. They must have forgotten that. Ah, ooh. Yep, and then they play that guy. Or they just over hastily tapped. Alright, ooh, pardon me. Hopefully that didn't do anything. Yeah, so that's a thing. Okay, Citadel. I can play Ravager, which is good. I can play Ravager. Then I have 2 mana up. I can play Pest. Can I dump out my hand? I think I can dump out my hand, but I don't know if it leaves me the ability to activate Nexus, which I'd kind of want. So like that. Yeah, it doesn't quite. But gets me another artifact. Oh, so I could activate the Nexus. It would mean that I wouldn't have Blast up. But it gets some flying damage next turn. Well, I guess I also don't have to decide right now. I will just wait. If they have something worth blasting, then I will blast. If not, then I will activate Steel Overseer. Since Pilgrim is not worth blasting. Gavany Township. That's gonna be a problem. Don't really want them getting more mana. Is it really worth the blast though? Sure. Prevents them from getting another land, which I think is fair. I do lose out on the damage with Blink Moth Nexus, though, and that is notable. Okay, that is pretty sweet. Don't quite have enough to... Well, am I attacking with Ravager, though? Oh, okay, well, alright. Alright, well, that worked. I haven't really seen that deck before. It seemed to be a little more budgety, which is probably why it folded to some things. They just had a lot of ramp in that acidic slime, which it was great that I thought seized out of their hand. Otherwise I would have lost the Overseer, I assume, which would have made that match a bit different. Still would have had the flyer, still would have gotten the plating, so it would have been a lot slower. But I think I still would have had the potential to get there. But that puts us at 2-1. We'll see you in the fourth match.